guys, welcome to mrktutorials. If you ever looked at a JavaScript code or tried to copy paste code from Stack Overflow or Reddit, you might have seen document.getElementById or document.querySelector. There are many developers who don't know that word document in these two expressions, but they might have used them thousands of times in their web development journey. If you are an Angular developer, you might have used renderer to create element or set attribute, especially in directives. So, if you are searching for where to start, I would happily say that this is the beginning point to learn document in the JavaScript DOM. What is directive or what is Angular is part of another coming up series in our channel. So please do subscribe to our channel for more and more awesome tutorials. So in this video, I will be explaining what is document and also where to see its properties, methods, deprecations, editions and browser accessibilities, etc. clearly. Before starting this video, I would highly recommend to go through these prerequisites. What is DOM? A tutorial on this topic is already made in our channel. Please watch it before this video. And second one being also basic understanding of what interface is. Let's start theory part of this video. So what is document? Document is object or interface that represents the web page loaded. If you want to access any element in an HTML file or HTML page, you always start with accessing the document object. Conceptually, it is the root of the document tree and provides the primary access to the document's data. This interface also inherits from node and event target interfaces. So it has methods of both node and event target interfaces. There is not much in theory, but it is starting point for many coming videos in this series. This is a small snippet of document interface where we can see methods and read-only attributes. But this is not it, since it has inherited from node and event interfaces. Document has more methods and properties. But where to look at all these methods and properties, and also how to implement them clearly? To answer such questions, I was just trying to give a basic walkthrough of MDN docs, which is also one of the standard maintained by Mozilla. On opening page, we can see small and clear definition. If we see here at the top left, we can see jump to section to give index of the entire page. To just bottom of it, we can see related topics like directory tree or like an accordion. If we scroll further down, we can see constructor for this interface followed by properties. On scroll, we can see how many properties it has, like document.body, document.head, and also extensions like picture-in-picture we might have used in videos or YouTube videos, event handlers like copy-paste. On further scroll length, we can also see methods like create element, create attribute, which we will be using them in action part of this video. And also followed by events like click and specifications and deprecations of this document, and at the end we can see browser compatibility and which browser it will be compatible with. So it is difficult for all to remember all these above details for every interface in the DOM. So then this documentation comes in handy. Just Google MDN docs and type what are you searching for. Click on the hyperlink and follow through. For methods and properties, we can also see simple example to use it. Enough of theory and documentation part. Let's start some cooking in VS Code Kitchen. In this action part of video, I will be explaining two inherited methods of DOM, or to be clear, methods of node interface. Create element and create attribute. We are also using get element by id, add event listener, if condition, const keyword in this video. So if you don't know about these expressions or methods, subscribe to our channel. These are all covered in upcoming video. To start with the action part of video, first create three files: index.html, main.js and style.css, or simply copy paste from what is DOM folder. Embed JavaScript file using script tag in HTML file. To make things quick, I pasted part of code. Parent being div with container class and children being input tag, button and unordered list or UL tag, each with unique ID accordingly. UL tag is used to create list of items in HTML, and li tags are children for this tag. We are trying to make basic to-do list app by adding what we have entered into the input field. Or otherwise, we can say it as appending li tags to UL tag with our text entered. Similarly, in JS file, we used getElement by id to get our tags and assign to const variables accordingly. We also created a variable with name entered value to assign what we have entered into that input field. We added input event listener to input tag id and just assigned value. We added input event listener to input tag id and just assigned that value to our variable. We also added click event listener to that button. On click of it, we are appending our newly created element with using create element method. We can also see a new word inner HTML, a property of li element, which we use to add entered text. So we can see an output of our code in browser viewport. Similarly, we can also add attribute what we have entered into that input field to that span tag and assign value to it with value added successfully. Here in this video, we are discussing three words commonly: properties, attributes, methods. So, what is meant by them and how does these differ from each other? Don't think much. We are posting next video on these topics: properties, methods and attributes. Please do watch to be in the loop of learning.